Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So today I'm going to give you an update on all of the horses, and it's going to be a little bit of like a day in a life type video. And I'm really excited because I think it'll be nice to show you every single one of the horses, talk a little bit about them, and yeah, it'll be fun. As you can see, we got some snow. The weather has been all over the place here in Michigan. Like it's 60 one day, 30 the next, and now we have snow. But I'm still drinking my frozen coffee because it's my favorite thing in the whole world. Okay, let's go out and see the horses.
Cole, you hate this weather, don't you?
Go! Run! All right, so I'm heading down to the barn now. We're gonna feed the horses. Sorry, I have snowflakes flying in my eyes. And yeah, then we'll do updates.
All right, Kyle's feeding the kitty. He feeds the kitty every day because our cat is feral, so he likes to stay in the loft. And I can't reach it. Too short. They said they want more airtime of you, Kyle, so I'm giving them what they want. Kyle has a fan club. You are pretty handsome, though, so I can't blame him. But he's mine, ladies. Sorry. So Kyle might feed the kitty every day, but the kitty only lets me pet him. Are you up there, Pepe?
He's probably sleeping right now.
Sleeping. Here, kitty, kitty.
Kitty. He'll eat it. I didn't see him yesterday either, and he ate it.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping right now. Good job. Jiminy Cricket. All right, let me get your breakfast, okay? And then we'll talk about you first because you're my first horse. Jiminy gets 1 scoop of Essential K and some salt. So Jiminy Cricket is my first horse, my heart horse, and my forever horse. If you're new to the channel, you might not know that, but if you've been watching for a while, I've said that many times. So I've had Jiminy for over 15 years. I love him so much. We've literally done just about every discipline you can think of, and he's doing fantastic. So for him, of course, I'm riding him, doing trail rides. He's doing some lessons 2 to 3 days a week and just enjoying life. And my plans for him this year are just to take him on some camping trips, have him enjoy the program. He's a horse that honestly, he likes to be active. He likes doing different disciplines and activities. And yeah, I will never sell him. He will stay with me for the rest of his life or until the day I die. And he's just a truly amazing horse. Like I've never ridden another horse like him. It's incredible. I get a lot of questions about, are you selling this horse? Are you selling that horse? Jiminy, again, like I said, will never be for sale, and BAGHEERA because she's older, which we'll talk about her. But yeah, what I do is I sell my horses when the time comes. I'm looking for horses that have potential, whether they're a private sale, at an auction, rescue, or they might be a really high-end horse and imported, whatever the case may be. I'm working with them, and then my goal is to always find them a home, okay? Jiminy's my heart horse, and nobody's ever gonna replace that. Next up, we're gonna feed Mr. Arlo. So he gets chunky pretty easy. So he just, whoops, I gotta throw this one away. So he just gets exactly what he needs mineral-wise. Ready? Okay, so this is MUSHU. He's my 3-year-old gypsy vanner. And as you know, we've been doing some groundwork. We've been working on tacking up, doing a lot of ground sessions, different types of things. And of course, my plan for him is to continue doing that and get his foundation on the ground, and then we'll be riding in June. He's been doing really good. His canter is getting a lot more fluid on the ground. He's like, I want to go eat my breakfast. And yeah, he's just a sweet boy. He has such a good nature, and he's so silly and goofy and brings me so much joy, and I can't wait to see how he's gonna do under saddle this summer. I know, we're gonna go eat in a second. So yeah, that's the update on him. I will be doing a training video with him, Buzz Lightyear, JAFAR, and Prince Charming sometime this week. So you'll see our sessions and our riding with the horses that I'm riding that day. And it'll be really fun. He's so funny. So funny. All right, let's go eat breakfast. You ready? He's MUSHU. That's his nickname, MUSHU. He's so cute. You're so dirty. All right, come on, you little monster.
After we got the other horses out, we opened the gate and let Buzz out to see if he would follow us to the barn. The property is basically fully enclosed, so I wasn't worried or anything. And of course, he was like thinking about wandering, and then he just started following us to the barn. He's so cute. He's settling in so well here, and I'm just really happy that he's a part of Free Spirit Farm. He's such a fun little spirit and such a unique boy.
Is he going to his stall?
Do you know where your stall is? Oh, he's going to the buckets.
Go to your stall. You remember? Go to your stall. Almost.
Buzz, come on.
Where are you going?
You don't know where to go. He's looking at it. He wants to go over there.
Come on, go to your stall. Is it open?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's not open. You saying hi, Jiminy? Buzzy. Come on, Buzzy. Come to your stall. Good boy. Good boy. Let me get him some hay really quick. Isn't he cute? Okay. Here, I got you some hay. So obviously this is Buzz Lightyear. He's my cute little pony. So he's about 8 to 9 years old. When the dentist comes and does his teeth, we'll get a confirmed age estimate. But yeah, so he's just under 11 hands. He's been doing phenomenal. If you haven't seen his auction videos and then his training sessions, definitely check them out. He has come so far. He did have an abscess for a week and then that cleared up. So I gave him some time off and now we're back into work. And he's doing really good. He's cantering really well on the lunge line. I cannot wait to show you in our training day video. And he's gonna be having his first little rider ride him sometime in the next few weeks. And I will definitely be filming that and showing you how it goes. Fingers crossed, because I think it'd be really fun to use him in my program. I think it'd be great exercise and exposure for him. And yesterday during lessons, the kids were running him around the indoor arena, jumping him over the little cavalettis. It was so cute, and I could tell he was having so much fun. And yeah, he's definitely got a lot sweeter too. Oh, you good boy. You're such a good boy. We will be starting kart training in the spring, so we're gonna go and take driving lessons. I wanted to wait until spring so that we could just get him acclimated to the farm, work on groundwork, get him used to, you know, smaller riders, and just that exposure. And then come spring, I think it'll be really fun. We're gonna be searching for a cart. So those are my plans for Mr. Buzz Lightyear, and he's just been doing really well, so yeah. When it comes to feeding time, I always separate Buzz just because he is a lot smaller. He's been doing really well with the smaller group of horses. No issues whatsoever. They're really gentle with him. They play with him. But when it comes to grain, I just don't want to take any risks. So I always bring him in the stall or put him in a different paddock or in the outdoor arena or indoor or something where he can run around, just so he's not in the same area. Ponies are a lot more susceptible to metabolic issues, and I don't want him to have any grain at all. You want to keep their sugar levels really low. He only gets first cutting hay. First cutting hay has more grass and less alfalfa, where second cutting hay can have a higher sugar content with more alfalfa in it. It's not that it's bad, it's just not good for necessarily a horse like him because he's a lot smaller. So yeah. Okay, so we have Mr. Prince Charming. Please ignore how dirty all the horses are. I know I say that, but this time of year, it's just tough. Like, they're literally groomed every single day, and then they immediately go and roll afterwards. So until the ground actually freezes and we get more snow, then they'll actually look a lot cleaner. So Prince Charming, if you don't know, he is my Appaloosa. He is in rehabilitation. He actually is just wrapping that up and he's doing phenomenal. So I got him from an auction in May. We went through a whole series of things. So that whole playlist is in the description if you want to check that out. It's very interesting. And he has come so far. Of course, now that he's at the point where he's walk, trot, cantering, doing really well under saddle, it's winter, so we are limited in what we can do, but I do plan on taking him on the trails this summer. He has done a couple lessons in the program. I'm easing him into that. I think it'll be good. He's a horse that likes to stay busy. He definitely is one that needs a lot of movement and a lot of consistency, but he's very gentle, very responsive. He's forward, he's fun. I think it's gonna be a blast. And I'm just so happy that he's a lot more sound than he was in the beginning. And he's a good boy. He's very sweet. He loves attention. Prince Charming is 17 years old and he's just about 15.3 hands and he's about 1,200 pounds. So he's just a nice stocky boy. I love his build. I think he's absolutely beautiful and he just has the most wonderful personality. It'll be really interesting to see how he is in the summer now that he's feeling a lot better, and when it gets warmer and we can get more miles on him. That's what I'm really looking forward to seeing. So those are my plans with him, getting him in the program, doing some trail riding, and then maybe taking him to a show, if not this year, then the next. And we'll just see where it goes. Eventually, he will probably be one that I will sell. I'm not sure when that will be. It could be in 6 months, it could be in 3 years. We'll just have to see how things go this spring or summer. He's a chunky boy. Oh, I want to show you something. I want to show you a really cool marking that Prince Charming has. I think it's so fun. Check this out. It's literally Pac-Man. If I didn't have a Disney theme for names, I totally would have named him Pac-Man because that is so cool. Isn't that funny? Sorry it's dirty, but... All right, now I'm gonna get Bagheera's food ready. So she gets more than the other horses because she's a little older and she has a really fast metabolism. She gets a senior feed. Everybody else just gets Essential K. She does get Essential K as well. And then she gets some oil too. All right, and then of course everybody gets a little soak. Okay. Okay, so Miss Bagheera is my 27-year-old mare. I got her from an auction last December, so I've had her for just a little over a year. As most of you know, she was sold to me as a gelding in 14, but she ended up being a mare in 27. That playlist is also in the description. So many fun things happen here at Pre-Spirit Equestrian. But yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Anyways, she definitely has standard bred in her. In the beginning, I thought she might have been Haflinger standard bred, but now I'm definitely thinking Morgan standard bred. So that would be my best guess. And yeah, she is a go-getter. This mare can move out. She loves to go forward. She's super sweet. She's not spooky. She's responsive. Such an awesome horse. She is definitely a favorite here at Free Spirit Equestrian. The kids love riding her. The adults do. She is a boss on the trail. I just love her. I adore her. She will stay with me for the rest of her life. Mainly because when I found out her age, like with my vet and dentist, I'm not going to sell a horse that's like 27. Like, I want to give her a job and a place where she's loved and cared for. And of course, I love her. Everybody else loves her. And I just don't feel comfortable moving her along. Like, she deserves that retirement when she's ready to stop. And that's what I'm going to give her. So that was my kind of my vow to her. And I'm going to follow through with that. Yeah, she's so cool. And she's just beautiful. I love her mane and tail. Obviously, she's a mess right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of the snow off of her. It was a little bit warmer yesterday, like 35, and today it's not supposed to get really cold. We're just getting some snow. So I'm back and forth between blanketing them or not because it's supposed to be high 30s, low 40s tomorrow. Like, this weather is nuts. But I'm at least gonna get, you know, some of them in, groom them, and if they look like they need blankets, I'll throw them on or stall them. So we'll see. All right, at least we got some of the snow off of her. She can dry off here. But you can see their top layer looks wet, but underneath her is dry. So look at this. I want to show you. So you see how it appears wet? You lift up the coat, that's all super dry. Amazing how their coat works.
If you look way up there, you can see the little igloo cat house I bought for the cat that I don't think he uses. Stinker.
This is Jafar. So he is my 6-year-old Frisian standard bred. That's you, isn't it? Guys, he's been doing phenomenal. He's been doing lessons in the program. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so proud of him. He's been doing walk, trot, canter in his lessons, and then he's been doing some jumping, lots of pull work. Of course, I've been riding him as well, and I'm just so proud. Of course, he's going on trail rides. I'm really impressed with him. He's been doing great. My goal with him right now, I'm sort of just deciding what the plan is currently. Again, he's doing some lessons in the program. I think we're gonna keep doing that till spring comes around, and then I'll reevaluate. At that point, when spring rolls around, I'll reevaluate what I think would be a good plan for Jafar. I will either keep him throughout our busy season, which will consist of lessons. We're doing a ton of horse camping trips all over the country, trail rides. We're doing some local shows. So if he seems happy, I will continue to do that with him. Otherwise, I will then decide to find him a home. It's just tough. Like, I definitely want to keep him through winter. I don't want to rehome him right this second, but eventually he will be rehomed regardless. If it's this spring or in the fall or the following year, we will see. But all I know is that he's progressing, he's doing so well, and I can't wait to show you our next training session in our video this week when you see our rides. I think I have something special that I want to do with him, and it'll be really fun to show you. Yeah, he just loves attention. He's very gentle and sweet, and everybody just thinks he's so beautiful. Of course, I do too. He's a gorgeous boy. All right, let's brush some of the snow off of him. Look at him in his red halter. Isn't it gorgeous? He's so pretty. I'm getting it. He's like, where's my grain? I'm getting it. Hang on.
All right, guys, this is Cole's favorite thing. He loves these Jolly Balls. He likes this really old green one, but he wants you to kick it. And he'll bring it back, but he doesn't like to bring it right next to you. He expects you to kick it.
Okay, so Mr. Gaston, he is my Canadian horse, so he's very drafty. He's just over 16 hands. He's my biggest horse here. He's 1,300 pounds, solid boy. Gaston's awesome. He literally is so much fun. He's smooth, he's forward, he's great on the trails. He'll do some jumping. Just a nice, like, all-around horse. He literally, I'd say he's probably like the favorite lesson horse at the barn. Everybody enjoys riding him. He's so funny. He's so cute and sweet. Excellent ground manners. The farrier loves him. He's just a sweet boy. The first time I ever met Gaston, I got him from like a higher end hunter jumper barn. He's imported from Canada, and I actually did ride him. So a lot of the horses I get, I don't ride before I buy them because they're at auctions or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I was like, I have to have this horse. He is so cool. I love his gaits. He's so unique. And yeah, I'll have had him for about 3 years this summer. So eventually he will find his home too. I don't know. I don't feel ready. He's just such a good boy. He's happy here. Everybody loves him. I need a good sized horse that most people can ride, like size wise, and he's pretty safe for almost any rider. So he's going to be a really hard one to let go, but eventually I don't want to be selfish. I will move him along when that time comes, or if the right person comes along. So are sweet. You are sweet. Hola. There you go, buddy. Mr. Olaf. Olaf is my 8-year-old POA. He is extremely athletic. He likes to jump. That's his favorite thing to do. He's good on the trails as well. And most of my students really enjoy him, the ones that ride him. He is a little bit quicker. It's not a bad thing. He's just not, you know, a slower, more laid back horse. He's just very forward and very athletic. So the students who do ride him do awesome on him. He has so much heart. I've never met a pony that has so much heart. Like when you take him over a jump, you can just tell he just loves it. He's a go-getter. And I just have a blast when I'm riding him. Yeah. So I was thinking of selling him before winter, and then I decided not to. Again, he's kind of like JAFAR. I'm not really sure if it's gonna be this spring or if it's gonna be a year or two from now. We'll just have to see how it goes. But for now, he's doing great in the program. Of course, I'm riding him like I do all of my horses. I definitely think if he's staying throughout summer and fall and spring, of course, he'll be doing shows, trail riding. I definitely want to take him on some camping trips. So that's my goal for him, and just to continue progressing his training and his jumping training, and maybe do a little bit more dressage with him as well. Not competitively. I'm not really into showing. I only go to local level shows to expose the horse and to take my students and give them that opportunity. I personally do not like it. It's all for the horse or for my student. It's really not for me. But I still think it's important, and I understand why some people like it. It's just my personal decision. Yeah. That's my update on him. And again, you'll see more of him in the videos. And it's perfect weather for Mr. Olaf since he's a snowman from Frozen. That's what he's named after. So his little winter wonderland. Last but not least, we have Mr. Arlo. So Arlo is my only gaited horse. He's 15 hands high and he's 9 years old. Arlo is considered a gray Sabino in color, so he has his gray coat, he has some black on his mane and tail, and then he has some tan on his chest, which is hard to see. Arlo's favorite thing to do is trail ride. He's super chill. He's a lot more whoa than go. Yes, you are. Arlo has a really silly personality. He's full of it. He's so funny to watch. He loves Kyle. He takes great care of him on the trails and all of our camping trips. And he's very sure-footed. He's okay in the arena as well. He likes the outdoor a lot more than the indoor. He's still good in the indoor. It's just not as wide. So him being gated, it's a little bit harder for him. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. And you're so gorgeous. He's so photogenic. I definitely think he's the most photogenic horse here. What are you doing? You ready to go out? He said, I'm bored. All right, let's go. All right, so now we have to go put a round bale out in one of the far paddocks. Each round bale weighs approximately 800 pounds, and we put about one round bale out every week, week and a half. Now that's 2 paddocks, so 1 round bale in each paddock in the bale barns, which we'll show you in a minute. However, we're only putting out 1 round bale because they're out in the far paddock today. All right, now we gotta go put it in the bale barn. And out here, you gotta push the gate open. Sinking, freezing mud, super fun. Oh. Then we gotta roll it from here to there. Not that bad, because it's too wet to drive in here with the tractor. Okay, so we just rolled it from there to here. Now we cut the net off, flip the bale barn over. So the bale barn protects it from getting wet or sun bleached in the summer. We love them. The only problem with them is they do rub the horses' manes if they're like over 14 too. So that kind of sucks, but
I mean, with the weather here, you got to have something over the hay.
And it has a net in it for a slow feeder, so
Yep.
they don't just tear it and throw it out.
Exactly.
You can see there's not any hay out here.
Yep. And then we flip her over. Boom. Done. Good job. Okay, so you see the net here?
The horses have to pick through it to get the hay, so it lasts a lot longer. And they can't just... We had some without a net at one time, and they just threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Because they eat it, and then half it drops out, and they want fresh hay. They won't eat what's on the ground. So
True.
these are, you know, worth the investment.
They're expensive. How much were they?
I think they're like 800 a piece. But
No, they were more than that.
No,
They were like 1,200, and now who knows how much they are
Yeah.
now. That was 4 years ago.
But they keep the rain out, which when you just have a normal, you know, the gate ones, the metal round bell feeders, they get wet, so your bell, if it rains, it's almost ruined.
Exactly.
So this keeps them dry. So very dry, surprisingly. And then with the slow feeder net, you have almost 0% waste. So it was a good investment. We have 3 of them.
Yep.
Miss Penelope is our house pig, but she comes outside every day unless the weather's really crazy. Isn't she so cute? So she loves to run to the barn. Normally she'll like run out here, but because there's snow, she's moving a little bit slower. She's okay in the barn with this temperature. It's like 30 degrees right now. If it's really cold, we'll just let her go outside and then bring her in. She is litter box trained, but she really prefers to go outside or in the stalls. But she loves eating all the leftover grain in the horses' stalls. And I just love having her. She's so sweet.
Yeah, comfy little stall.
Kyle got the big stall all ready for Buzz to just hang out and dry off for a little bit. He has a Himalayan salt block that you guys bought us. Thank you. He loves it. And his hay, and then he has fresh shavings and water too. Now I'm going to do some work with Prince Charming. So I'm just warming him up, doing a little bit of groundwork, and then we're going to go for a ride. It's going to be really fun. I did groom him, I promise.
You're so sweet. Switch, switch.
Today I'm riding Prince Charming in his English gear. I have been riding him with a bit, switching between that and bitless just so he gets used to both. And then of course we have our hot pink floral saddle pad.
Prince Charming just stood perfectly for mounting. So we're just gonna go for a little ride, just do a little bit of schooling. And I'm not gonna show you much of the riding and everything today because that's gonna be in the training day video. And I don't have enough time to film it because I actually need to train and get that done. And I have a day set aside to film and do that. So yeah, but I just wanna show you kind of like what I'm doing today. Prince Charming did a really good job. We did walk, trot, canter, some pole work, transitions, and he just felt great today. So hopefully when I do his training video this week and show you our ride, it goes well. You pretty in the snow? Well, he's still dirty, but getting a good drink. It's winter wonderland now. Yeah, they're so cute. Oh, his little tongue. I love when he does that. It's so cute. Ew, it's like, it's hilarious. You're funny. Now I'm just doing a little bit of groundwork with Mushu. Did some grooming. Buzz is out. He's gonna get a grooming session too. Little mud ball you are.
Then we decided to play with Buzz and Mushu and kind of let them do some liberty work, if that's what you want to call it. But honestly, they were hilarious and we had a lot of fun.
Mushu wants to... Come on! You two sillies. Oh my gosh! A natural. Buzz and Mushu are like best friends and they always fart around in the paddock. So we're just gonna have fun and play with them in here. And I'm just gonna let you watch their shenanigans.
Get him!
Oh! I know. I love how Mushu is so gentle with Buzz. Like when Buzz gets spicy or kicks or something, Mushu just ignores it and keeps going. It is hilarious. Well, that was fun. The boys got their workout together. So cute. Did you two have fun? Is Buzz your buddy? They hang out all the time. Yeah, buddies. Little sassy buddies. Oh my goodness, Mushu already went for a roll. Jafar, is that you? Good job, Coa. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Good job. All of the ponies are happy. They're glad to be out with their friends. They have a bunch of hay. Everybody's going for a nice roll, especially Jafar. Everybody had their playtime and they're doing well. Again? Yeah, me tomorrow. Oh my goodness, how many times? Oh. Yeah, I see you, you big old mess.
He breathes like...
I'm really big on letting horses be horses, and I'm happy that here at Free Spirit Farm, horses can be out with friends. They get freedom of movement. and they are just so loved, and they get to just express themselves. They're not just shut in box stalls. They get to be out and run in the pastures, especially in the summer. All right, horse lovers, we have to do quite a few thank yous. As you can see, all of the boxes, I am overwhelmed with all of your generosity. So let's get started on that real quick. All right, so saddle pads were something we really needed. So Lisa, thank you so much for this blue saddle pad, this red saddle pad for Gaston, this beautiful mermaid color one as well, this purple ECP pad, and this brown saddle pad. So the cool thing about the brown and the teal one is they have pockets in the back. So for trail riding, that'll come in handy. Thank you so much for the pads. That is amazing and we appreciate it. Also, Lisa, thank you so much for the dog treats for Koa. He's gonna love them. These are his absolute favorite. And thank you for the salt lick as well. We can never have enough of these, especially the Himalayan ones. I love them. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for getting Kyle these muck boots. He was ecstatic. He's gonna love them, and I will definitely show them in a video sometime. Thank you. And we have a few things from Vaughn from Minnesota. Thank you so much for this grazing muzzle. This is really important when it comes to horses that can gain a lot of weight, or horses or ponies like Buzz that can be metabolic. So that's gonna come in handy when the grass starts growing. Also, Vaughn, thank you so much for this hot pink and this blue fly mask. Spring and summer are right around the corner, and the horses are definitely gonna need this. And these are ones that you can ride into. So that's gonna be awesome for the trails. Thanks so much, horse lovers. If you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian, we do not take donations, but you can buy us something off our Amazon wish list. Link in the description. Pretty soon here, we're going to be doing a spring cleaning and organizing day here at Free Spirit Farm. So I put the things that we need on my Amazon wish list. I just want to get the barn organized and looking really good. So if you want to support that project, you can order something off the Amazon wish list. On my wish list, I have notes of what each item will be going to or what it's for. So if you want to support us, that's the best way to do it. Also, I want to give a shout out to Blue Sky Farm Co. They sent me these organizing planners, and I'm going to show you them in a second. That was really kind. Like, I didn't ask for them. They just sent them. I saw them in the mail one day, and I was really excited, and I thought it was really sweet. And you can buy them off their Etsy shop. I put the link in the description, but let me show you these. I think they're really unique and cool for equestrians. Okay, so look at this. You have just like your calendar and all of that, and then riding notes. Is that not cool or what? I love that. So I'm super excited. I'm definitely going to use this. And there's their card. I'm going to put it in the link in the description as well. I'm really big on supporting small businesses and individual crafts. So let's do that if you can. Go ahead and support them. We also had one more thank you that I already brought out to the barn. So thank you so much, Karen, for these hand warmers. I use these literally every single day because I'm out in the barn anywhere from 5 to 10 hours a day. So thank you so much. These are going to keep my hands warm. Appreciate it. All right, horse lovers, I really hope you enjoyed all the updates on my horses and a mini day in the life here at Free Spirit Equestrian. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian, and I'll see you next time, horse lovers. Bye.